asked about Game Changers. I don't know if anyone has seen that. So that is a feature-length documentary that I can't think of his name. The James Cameron, who did the Avatar movie and Titanic, and I can't think of his name. Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and also the martial arts guy from Hong Kong. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of people who are, A-listers in Hollywood produced this film, and it's about how the vegan diet helped a bunch of athletes. And I don't really want to weigh in on the politics of that because it has been widely debunked. But quite often those types of things are very polarizing, and it doesn't matter how good it's very well done as far as like a film that's produced well, like a Hollywood movie. It's shot well and it looks great, and there's tons of good information in it. So, but I found that talking about things like diet is kind of like talking about politics. Like, it can be very polarizing. So I would encourage people to watch it regardless of whether you believe in the vegan kind of lifestyle or nutrition plan or not, because just like watching something about a carnivore diet, for instance, pairing that with watching Game Changers about a vegan diet will probably benefit you more than just watching one or the other. And you'll probably get some good information from both, but also you will then be more informed to make your own choice and say, do I want to trend more towards this way or more towards that way? So I do think it's interesting. I do think it was very well done. I have watched, like I said, a bunch of the debunking videos. So there has been a lot of scientists and researchers who have said, like, certain parts of it aren't correct or what have you. So I would recommend seeing it. I am not a fan of any super restricted diet, although I say that having just come out of an experiment for like 5 months with a carnivore-ish diet. I wasn't just eating animal products, but I was kind of like eating some rice here and there and like having coffee and chocolate and stuff like that, but I wasn't eating any fruit or vegetables. And that was an excellent experiment for me to figure out that I don't want to eat like that for the rest of my life. But I do think there's periods of our lives where, I have been vegan for a month or two before. I was vegetarian in college for a year or two. So I think it's more important, again, just like fitness, to say, well, when I was in college, I was running marathons, so I was very fit. And now I don't run at all and haven't in years, so I'm not fit. Or I say, I'm differently fit. So just like diet, you may want to experiment and go through different diets over your life and kind of see, how you feel. And then over time, you may kind of assemble almost your own diet and say, I've eaten 10 different ways, and over the course of 20 years, and I figured out that this combination, a little bit from each one, optimizes me. Because again, for me, it's about having the best performance, not a certain title. So I would much rather say, with everything, the only binary thing I like to go into is, does this make me feel better or worse? And if it feels better, then I'm going to do it. And if it makes me feel worse, then I'm not going to do it. And that's pretty much the only thing I pay attention to.